Hello guys, welcome back to another video of GW Aviation. I'm sure this video is going to be the video that most of you have been waiting for, which is the review of the really rare Hooters Airport playset, or just Hooters Airport playset. I kind of think Hooters Airport playset sounds better because it sort of has the two air words in it. This plane has been really fun with working with it. If some of you guys actually have seen this on eBay, it actually looks a lot different. The first thing is the high-level hydrogen peroxide in the air sign. That sign did not come with the playset, and when I got it, it still did not. So, I actually, since, like I said in other videos, my dad works with decals, Wendy, one of his employees, actually was able to make the sticker for me and put it onto the sign. So thank you so much, Wendy, for doing that for me. It looks so awesome and like the actual real sticker, and it just makes the playset look a lot more complete. So anyway, starting off with the box, you have the die-cast metal, new livery designs, and plastic parts with the really cool Hooters logo down there. Get a quick close-up of that. Right there down at the bottom, you have the Hooters or just the Hooters logo there with all official licensed product, Hooters there, and the limited partnership. And then on the top of the box, you have the Hooters Air logo there with the Hootie, Owl, and Airport playset. Then on the back of the box, you have the really cool cartoon picture of the Hooters Air 737. I think this is supposed to be a 300. Of course, with the windows, it is a 400. But Hooters Air never had any 400s in it. They only had 737 200s and 300s and 757-200s. But anyway, this is my favorite cartoon picture that I think comes on any boxes. I absolutely love the picture of it with the orange and colors in it. And then you have the Hooters Air bus, food truck, ladder or stair truck, and the cool looking taxi with, of course, the Hooters Air signs there, with the sort of cone down there that is not a real cone that comes in Realtoy playsets, but they just put it in there. And then you have the old Daron logo, which I actually just found out recently that they actually put the Daron logo on it, which is only on the back of the box. And then you have the same words there with the Hooters Air logo there and the registered trademark writing there. And you have Airport playset, die-cast metal, new livery designs, and plastic parts with the Hooters Air logo there again. I really like the font on this airplane, just how it has the Hooters there with the air in lowercase letters and then the owl. So yeah, this video did not end up getting out semi-quickly because I have been trying to fix a couple parts on it. The playset did not come with the cones, the runway sign. It actually did come with that like triangle sign, but the sign that it came with was the normal airport ahead sign with just the airplane symbol there. Which I guess the seller found it and just put in there. But the high-level hydrogen peroxide and the air sign was the only sign that actually came in the playset. So anyway, now I will take out the really nice looking airplane. Try and be careful with the box because the box is sort of fragile. So starting off with the airplane, I'm going to try to take it out carefully because just today I just painted the wings and with just normal model paint that you use, because up the front here was painted black on the wings, and I tried to remove it and it ended up becoming orange. Basically here and down was orange. Mainly on this wing. This wing I managed to save most of it. But one quick note I want to say to everybody, that if you want to remove Sharpie with anything, with any kind of alcoholic product, like I use nail polish remover, which gets rid of Sharpie. But I think on all planes that are silver winged, I thought that the wings were just fully silver no matter what. But yeah, the wings are not silver. I thought they were silver, but I tried to remove it, and the wings on this plane are actually orange. So yeah, I kind of learned that the hard way. But anyway, so starting off with the airplane, get a close up here. So at the front of the airplane, you have the Hooters air there, with the little R right beside the R there. And then you have the Hooters Air logo on the engines, or on both engines actually. And then you have the blue line that stretches across the whole airplane, and that goes across the back part of the tail. Then you have Hootie the Owl there on the tail, which I think it's cool how they put the stripe that goes across the top there with the owl on it. This plane, I think, looks really great on camera, compared to maybe some other planes that don't show up that great. But this plane, I think, looks so amazing on camera. And this plane is actually in my top 3 of favorite Daron planes that have ever been made. This was one I've been really wanting for like a year and a half or so. I've been really wanting this airplane, trying to get it. And I was so happy when I actually was able to see one listed on eBay for buy it now, because my dad doesn't like to do biddings, because I also think biddings are kind of not great, because you're not 100% gonna get the airplane, especially if the price gets too much. But this plane I actually did get for not that bad of a price. But the plane is in such great condition compared to how old it was. Or, it's not too old. It's about as old as maybe my America West plane, which is from 2003. Since Hooters Air was a sort of small airline that was from 2003 to 2006, when Hooters was semi going bankrupt, so they had to get rid of their airlines. I do like this airplane just because the fact that it's a restaurant that was in the form of an airline, and that Daron was actually able to make this airplane, which I actually am surprised that they made it, because this airline was not really big. They only had 7 airplanes in their fleet, and I also am glad that the airline, this airline's headquarters was located at the beach that usually my family would go to for on vacations every couple years, which is Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. That airport, which last time I went to Myrtle Beach, I stayed at a hotel there, which was right by the airport, and we saw a bunch of Spirit planes taking off. At that time, I wasn't really into airplanes, so I didn't really notice them, but now I kind of wish I'd like to go back there and just see all the yellow airplanes taking off. But honestly, I think the right side of the airplane looks a little better. I think the stickers are a little bit more on, which is really just from age. The stickers wear off, but I think that the right side of the airplane looks a little better than the left side. Plus, the sticker on the tail is more aligned to the paint where the stripe is. But this plane, I think, looks so cool. I love the orange colors to it, and how the full airplane is just filled with colors. And how the stripes go along the front there. I was worried that the plane wasn't going to come with engine stickers, but I am so happy that they have the engine stickers on. And I really like the bottom of the airplane, how it's all orange. And everything is perfectly great. There's no scratches. There is that scratch there on the left engine which is actually from before when I painted it. I was peeling the tape off and it came off. I technically could have fixed it, but without it sort of looking like a glob of paint, I just decided to leave it. Plus, it's sort of the bottom of the airplane. It's not the main part of the top. But I literally just fixed this, the wings. My dad actually fixed it for me because I didn't really want to mess it up. I actually did this just a couple hours ago at my dad's place where he worked. But anyway, now I'm going to get to the vehicles and 3 of the signs. And by the way, the cones in this playset are from my old Delta Airlines airport playset, the retro one, and the airport sign is from my ATA playset. The arrivals and departures came with the playset, so I didn't have to grab that from a different one. But anyway, so now I'm going to start with the ladder or stair truck. So I think this ladder or stair truck is one of the most colorful that they make, with the beautiful painted front there with the orange and blue stripes, and the Hooters are down there, and the orange and blue stripes that go across the top and the sides. This is a really cool truck. I love the orange colors to the Hooters on it. And also, I'm surprised that they even painted the bottom part of the truck down there. This playset is just so cool. I love how it comes with 4 vehicles, and sometimes it comes with 3 or something. But I just love this truck. It's so cool with the orange and blue colors. So next I'll take out the food truck. So this food truck is not jammed at all, which is really good because sometimes they also come jammed. But I love how it has the Hooters there, nice big and letters there on both sides. The stickers were actually sort of coming off on all the edges, but I had to glue them a couple days ago. But there is a little bit of scratches on some of the vehicles. But overall, they are in great condition, and just amazing vehicles. I love the orange and blue colors to them, and all the vehicles are painted in some spot of the vehicle. And I love the food truck, how it has just the nice font there of the Hooters there with the orange background to it. So now I'm going to take out the taxi. I do like how the taxi is in the box and just sits there, so I can just easily take it out. But this taxi is sort of, I think this is the only taxi that Realtoy has made, or one of, that they actually have double doors on it. The other one does have a back seats to it, but it does not have a door that leads to it. The Hooters Air Taxi, on the other hand, actually has a door with handles that leads to it, if you could see there. But this is my favorite vehicle that comes in the playset, just because it's all painted, all orange and stuff, and it's an amazing addition. I also am not sure if this car is actually real, a real vehicle that has been made at all. But they even managed to put in the Hooters Air up at the top, even though it is a little bit squished there. But there is nothing on the hood, which I thought would be cool if they maybe put the owl, the Hootie owl there on the hood. But I think the inside of the car is gray, or the windows may be tinted. And then you have the car number, which is 120 on both sides, which is in front of the Hooters Air logo, or Hooters Air writing there. Definitely my favorite vehicle out of the playset, and it's so cool, and just how it all is painted and stuff. So now I'll take out the bus and then get to the 3 signs. The buses are usually always kind of hard to get out, but try not to damage any of them. Of course, like all the buses, it is painted. It has the front there orange with the orange bottom there. The most of it is white though, but you have the little Hooters that are there above the back wheels with the number 127 on it, and International Airport Service there with the Hooters Air on the back with the stripe in orange. And then you have the Hooters Air again on the right side with on front or above the back wheels, and International Airport Service. I love the bus, just how the colors are orange and matches perfectly with the whole playset and stuff. Definitely one of my favorite buses. It's just so cool. They probably could have fit maybe a Hooters Air on the roof there, but usually they don't really do much on the roof of any buses. But definitely one of my favorite buses out of the playset, or out of any playset. So now I'm going to start off with the 2 square signs that come in the playset, and then go to the triangle sign. So starting off with the Caution Hooters at Play sign. This sign is definitely really unique because, of course, it only comes in the Hooters playsets. I really like the yellow background on it, and just how it has the catchy catchphrase "Caution Hooters at Play" there. And also a little background information on the airline. There actually is not too many videos on Hooters Air, but there is one that you can get a lot of information about the airline on, which is actually where I got mine from. But like, I originally thought that the Hooters girls were the flight attendants, but there was actually 2 Hooters girls on every flight, with I think maybe 3 flight attendants that all had some Hooters Air dressed uniforms that sort of had orange pins on them with the captains and stuff, or in the pilots. But yeah, so next I'm going to take out, actually, I'm surprised that Realtoy even included the sign in, because the sign is a bit inappropriate. But you do have the bumps sign there, which if any of you do not know what this means, anyway, so of course it has the yellow background there too with the writing in there. This sign is semi-inappropriate, if any of you know what this means, of course. But of course, it does only come in the Hooters playset, and in a way, it kind of makes sense to what the restaurant really is sort of supposed to be. But that is not why I like the airplane, if any of you were thinking that. I just love the colors and design of the airplane with the orange colors to it. It's just such a nice airplane with the orange and the blue and just the white fuselage on it. But so now I'm going to take out the other sign, which is the triangle sign. I did mention what it said on it before, but the box is semi-damaged, but it's not too bad. My Northwest Playset box is a little bit more damaged. So thank you once again. Thank you, Wendy, for designing this. It actually took her quite a bit of work to get this right. And if you guys look up Hooters Airport Playset, there actually is another video on it. So this was not the first video on YouTube to do a Hooters Airport Playset review. This is the second one, but I think I showed a little bit of a better view of the airplane and signs. But if you do watch it, I'm not being rude or trying to be rude or anything, but it's just kind of funny when he mentions about the sign, because it is pronounced high levels of, there's no of in it, but I kind of like to say of, high levels of hydrogen peroxide in the air. It's just kind of funny when he says it. No offense to who made that video, but he said high level hydrogen products in the air. No offense, just, yeah, it says hydrogen peroxide in the air. But I really like the sign, and really just pulls the whole playset together, which is why I really wanted it, and I was sort of bummed when it didn't come with it, but I was so glad that I was actually able to make it. And this video actually is sort of a longer video. I know that it definitely is longer because it's almost about 20 minutes long. But zoom out of there. But anyway, I'm not going to take out the other vehicle or the other signs because I'm sure you guys already know what they look like. I mainly put them in there for, just to make the playset look more complete. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, since I know you guys are probably waiting about a week and a half for it. I do want to apologize for not getting it out quick enough, or semi-quick. I was just trying to get it all nice and prepped for the video. Once again, this is definitely one of my top 3 favorite airplanes that Realtoy has ever made. I absolutely love the colors on this airplane. It's so cool. And, let me know if any of you guys have this, because sometimes people can't have it. I actually am surprised that if you search up Hooters Airport Playset, there's so many pictures online of it, but then there's only like one video. There's literally only one video about it. But definitely comment down below what you guys think of this airplane. And if you have it yet, just let me know all your thoughts about it and how you think the video turned out. And also, remember to definitely drop a like and subscribe. And I will see you guys, hopefully, in my next video. Should be tomorrow, of my airport update. So, thank you guys so much for 30 subscribers. And I'll definitely try to get my airport update video done tomorrow. So, that should be my next video. And I'll see you guys then. Bye.